Let's go to folder number 4, careful. In the careful, we segmentize the so-called the data value based on number, text, date time. Let's start with something simpler, number, which is very common in our world. Inside number, it has the inaccurate number and extract number from text. So let's go for inaccurate number. Double click. Are this number text or a normal number? It's a bit tricky. If I do a total summation at the bottom, what will be the value? Yeah, 0. Why? I change the alignment to right and change it to number also cannot. Why? Because it uses one of the method, it changed the whole thing to text before keying the number. How we are able to tell whether they are number or text? We can use a function called isNumber equal ISNU is number and press tab key and go and select one of the cells and you press enter. It will show you true or false. If this is a number, it will show true, otherwise it will show false. So it's not a number. So this is quite a common thing people encounter and they just have no idea how to handle this one. Let me undo the changes. So let's convert this whole thing into an Excel table with table text number. How can I convert to an Excel table? Shortcut key is Control T. Thank you. And press enter. After creating a table, what should I do next? Rename table text number. Enter. Got it? So after I done the number, you will notice there's some indicator here. It will ask you whether or not you want to convert the number. So we do not want to convert first. We want to see the behavior inside Power Query. So let's go to data from table range. And whenever it goes to Power Query, you will notice the number automatically adjusted. It is AB, it's not ABC, it's just 1, 2, 3. Power Query, it has a very fantastic way. Sometimes it's able to automatically correct, sometimes it doesn't. So we just need to double check. So this is the way we want. So therefore, it's perfectly okay. If you go to the step, there's a source and change type. If I click on the step, let's click on the step source, the first one. What is the data type for number data? ABC 1, 2, 3. Because whenever it changes to number, so the whole thing changes to number. Yeah, so this one makes the thing much more consistent. Got it? What if one of the data is called NA? If I convert this one to number, what will happen to NA? Yes, very good. Thank you. It will become error. So whenever it turns to NA, it will become error. So this is how Power Query behave. So now we are happy with the result. How can I bring this result back to Excel? Close and load. Very good. Let's wait for a while. Close and load. Okay, now we want to do some experiment. Go back to text number. After echo, what's the next alphabet? I don't know. Okay, it's called Foxtrot. It's called NATO alphabet. These kind of things. Military kind of stuff. Okay, now on the number data, we key don't know. Let's see what will happen. Don't know. We expect inside Power Query, it will return error. So far, we have not returned the error to Excel. Let's go back to our Power Query result. I don't have the result updated. Why? Refresh on. How can I refresh with shortcut key? Yes, alternate F5. Yes. The error you will show as blank. Yeah, when something comes out blank, that's because of error or it has no value. So this is the behavior of power query. Good one. So now I want to invite you to do project number 1 and number 2. And inside here, it may have traps. Have fun. Does Power Query automatically correct the data? Yes, even though it has extra spaces in front. So that's how Power Query able to help us to simplify our data. And this is the onboard the text number. Let's go to the next worksheet. It says data decimal point versus comma. In our book, okay, let me go back. A decimal. On the page 57, decimal separator. So this one is a little bit interesting, decimal point and decimal comma. You'll notice in column B and column C, they are exactly same number. They are only using different separator. On column B, it uses point to separate the decimal. Column C, it uses comma. Which country uses decimal point as a separator? Which country? Malaysia lah, one of them. Singapore lah. Okay, these are the things we are quite common encountered. Can you tell me or find out from the book which country use decimal comma? Indonesia, Africa, some Zimbabwe, yeah. So later we are going to use something called locale to correct the data. Otherwise, it will not able to make the thing correct. Normally, if I say I want to handle this one in Excel, it will be require some work. So let's do this together. I want to convert it to a table. I press Control T. Thank you. Enter. Then this is decimal point, comma. Table, decimal point, comma. Enter. Yes, I created a table. What's next? Go to data. From table range. And you will notice one of them is correct, one of them will give you some headache. Yeah, the decimal point is correct, decimal comma is not. If let's say I forcefully change the ABC to decimal, what will happen? Guess what will happen? Decimal number, and it will ask us whether or not we want to replace or add new. Now we want to add new because later on we want to delete the step and add new step. Error, cannot recognize at all. Because as per the current computer setting, I am using decimal comma, a decimal point, not decimal comma. So now I will delete the last step. So we are going to use something special. Right click on decimal comma, change type. We want to use the last one. It says using locale. Using locale, the last one. Using locale means we are able to use another country setting to change our data. So let's go, and you will wait for a while, and then you will ask us what is the data type we want to change it to. We want to change it to decimal number. Then you ask us which locale, and you can look at the book lah, which locale, decimal comma one. Hey, there are so many you can choose lah. Indonesia, Indonesia. And you can see the sample input. It uses decimal comma. Then once you're happy, you can press enter or click OK. Everything should change accordingly. Yes, so by using locale, we have greater flexibility to handle very complex data. Date and time, very easy. Press OK. And ta-da, job done. Once I'm done, I want to bring this result back to Excel. I click close and load. Thank you. Okay, good. So I have the data done right. So this is how we're able to get the decimal point and decimal comma to format in the correct number. So this is about decimal point and decimal comma. The next one, I want to invite you to do project number 3 and number 4 on your own and have fun. Project number 3 and number 4 is rather similar. The only difference is it has extra spaces. That's all. So this is how we are able to experience, even though it has extra spaces, it still works. So this is how we are able to use Power Query to make our life easier. Good. So far, okay about handling inaccurate number. Yes. Can we move on to the next one?